I am still of the opinion that market is going to move from here downward on the 1-day chart BTC, and on the 4-hour chart right here. You see the market have consolidated around this level of support. There is a need for a breakout or a need for a breakout on this resistance. Any of these will definitely happen this week. And on the ETH chart right here, you see this very area of consolidation as well. And the market must definitely move to one particular direction, and I'm going to show you that in today's analysis. On other market at this very point, consolidation and on Matic, what do you think? Is the market is going to go down, or we're going to see a little move upward before that final move to the downside? All of these and more in today's analysis. If you are new to this channel, please like the video, help subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification for more updates like this every single day. Also check the channel for other educational content. In the last video that I did, I talked to you about the market coming back to downside, and that is what I am still looking at right now. And if you notice on this chart, you see the market come into this area of important support, because if you look at this area, market move parabolically upward and begin to come back down, and market is at the same level. Market is finding it very difficult to move away from this level. So market come in, touch the first time at this point, we have the second touch at this area, and the third touch into this very zone. What it means is that market is going to break this very area very soon. And what you need to pay attention to is a significant breakout with a bearish candle. So once we see that bearish candle breaks out of this level of support, market is going to begin to move downward. And I also made mention of the fact that we should be expecting the market to drop right down into this area of important support as well. That is between the 21k and the $20,000 on BTC. And what will further facilitate this analysis is if Fed continue to hike interest rates in the coming months, the market is going to continue downward. That is, market go down, retrace, go down, retrace, and finally land inside this level of $21,000 and $20,000. That is what you need to watch. And on the MACD, we see a very low momentum on the MACD, which means there is no significant buy pressure in the market at the moment. And what that means is, if we begin to see a bearish momentum to the downside on the negative side of the MACD, it means that markets begin to move downward aggressively. This is very important. You need to watch all this on the chart right now and pay attention to the market moving to the downside. Like I said in my immediate last video, that even though you see the market begin to move upward gradually from this area, that does not mean we are in an uptrend. Market is still going to continue its movement to the downside in as much as Fed continue to hike interest rates, either by 0.25 basic points or by 0.75 basic points. Either one, market is still going to move to the downside. And you also need to keep your eye on the inflation data, that is the CPI data, because that is also going to impact on the market. If we see high inflation, or inflation is stabilized between the 3.2% year-over-year inflation data. So this is what you have to pay attention to at the moment. And on the BTC 4-hour chart on the immediate short term, pay attention to this level of support. Okay, so this line of support right here is very important. Once we see a breakout, market is going to continue back down definitely. And if you see the market move upward, that is not the reason why you should take a long position, because the market is not in an uptrend yet. Okay, so all you have to do is, if the market move upward, wait for the market to approach this very level of resistance right here. So this level of resistance at this very area is going to turn resistance if the market move into this area before the continuation back to the downside. This is what you need to watch, guys. Is very, very important. So a breakout here is what I am really paying attention to, and if we see the market move here, I am still going to short the market from this very region. So take shorting and not buying the market at the moment. And on the 4-hour chart, ETH market at this level of consolidation, market is still going to move downward according to my directional bias. So this area of resistance is what you need to pay attention to, and this other level of resistance as well is what you need to also give attention. And market have capacity of moving into this level before the final move to the downside. So even though the market move into this area of resistance, don't take a buy position. Market is going to still move to the downside because we are not in an uptrend yet. And on the support level right here, market should break this line of support. Once we see that breakout with a significant bearish candle downward, and then that candle have to close below every other candle within this very close, the market is going to continue its movement downward once we see that very breakout. This is what you also need to focus on because the market is going to move downward. And on the other chart, I told you of the market having capacity of staying within this very zone of consolidation. And that is what we are seeing right now. No big deal. No position have been taken yet. But the market have to break out of this level of consolidation. And what you have to look out for is a breakout to the downside or a breakout upward. If a breakout happen upward, don't take a buy position. Market is going to go up a little bit into this level of resistance. Once the market enter here, market is going to begin to come back to the downside. And like I said, we are not in an uptrend yet. Market is still going to move down. So focus on shorting the market. Market from here, a breakout with a significant bearish candle, market is going to move downward before retracement and then continuation back to the downside. So attention should be given on this area of resistance on other and on this area of support on other. Nevertheless, if market break on any of this zone, shorting is a nice idea, okay? And expect the market to move into this zone of resistance if the market break out of this level of resistance into here. Market is going to come back to the downside. This is what you need to pay attention to on the other chart. And I told you that the market have capacity of moving upward on the matic chart, and that is what we are seeing right now. If you take a buy from here, you should be in little profit for counter trend trading, because you don't need to stay in this market for a very long time. The reason is because it's just a retracement of this very impulsive move. So market move all the way from here downward, market have to retrace before continuation to the downside. And what that means is if you take a counter trend position, you should exit the market already, because the market is soon going to move downward. And that is what I talked about in my immediate last video on the channel right at this very point. And right now, I am expecting the market to move down on matic. So from this level of resistance, this very area of resistance, turn resistance here, and right now, market is at this resistance level. What it means is that market have high capacity of moving from here to the downside. What you need to do is to pay attention to shorting the market from this very zone where the market is right now, or even though the market move into this area, shorting is still a nice idea. The market have not begun to move to the upside yet because we are still in a downtrend, and there is no higher high and higher lows to signify that the market is beginning to move upward. So pay attention to shorting the market either from this very zone if the market continues movement to the upside, or you short the market from where the market is right now. It is a good point to short the market for market to begin to move to the downside. This is what you need to pay attention to on ADA, ETH 4-hour chart, and Bitcoin 4-hour chart, including the 1-day chart on Bitcoin. If you are new to this channel, please like the video, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification. If you want to learn how to do simple technical analysis for profitable trading, check the description of this video. You see a contact and reach out to me immediately for training. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.